let's move into our top story. I agree. We're talking about the UK will now admit people vaccinated with Sinopharm without quarantine. So this was announced yesterday. The travel ban restrictions have been lifted in the UK, and that, of course, affects everyone if you want to travel there. So the UAE Embassy UK announced last night that the UK will accept additional WHO-approved vaccines for quarantine-free travel. So from November 22nd, 7 vaccines are now approved. We're talking Pfizer, Oxford AstraZeneca, Moderna, Janssen, Sinovac, Sinopharm Beijing, and of course Vaccine are all now approved from that date.
Yes, arrivals must have had a complete course of an approved vaccine at least 14 days before entering the country. All fully vaccinated travelers must also complete a passenger locator form and take a 2-day test. Take 2 tests. Day 2 tests, and this is the music to the ears of anyone vaccinated with Sinovac and Sinopharm and Vaccine. So now you can finally make your trip.
The last time I went to the UK back in August, I went via the back door, which would be my home country, Ireland. But that's what a lot of people were doing, because you were able to, with, for example, Pfizer, you needed to be vaccinated. They weren't accepting people vaccinated from Pfizer here. So we needed to do 10 days elsewhere. So we spent 10 days in Ireland, which is actually quite nice.
Oh my God, that's so funny. When I got in through the back door, I'm thinking are you spilling your illegal travel beans?
I was not. All above board. And I think a lot of people, because you're able to go through, I did a Malta, and so people were doing different things. But it's just interesting because obviously going into Ireland, it was fine. There was like different types of requirements. But then we were able to then travel freely to the UK after being in Ireland for 10 days with Pfizer vaccine.
Yeah.
But Pfizer was accepted from other countries. So that was a tricky pill to swallow. But yeah, I mean, now it's open. I think that's great news for everyone who hasn't been traveling. It just opens up. It also opens up more people into to travel here and then back to the UK. But yeah.
100% great news for us. And it's just how badly COVID-19 has complicated travel, and now seeing that things are okay, all the vaccines are getting approved, more travel restrictions are easing up, international travel is opening up, so it's all just good news.
It's all good news in the travel hood. If you want the latest on that, go onto Instagram. We have the latest up there, and then you can just click the link to get the UK UAE Embassy, but it's pretty much the same info.
Yes.
I should hope.
But yeah, if not, just come to Lovin Dubai.
It's the same.
Moving on to our next